The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. Coming out with it, it's Bell. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Going to the running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run. And they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Running back searching for a hole. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And I love how this offensive coordinator uses all of his playmakers and all of the speed. This is a guy that we've seen hurt defenses before catching the football, but you can get him involved in the running game as well with the option play. You get him on the perimeter. He's the pitch man. Nobody accounting for him. It's an easy walk-in score for the offense.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you... They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Let's take a minute here to look at the big picture for Kentucky. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time four-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Now on the option. He'll keep it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There's a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown. He's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
So the intentional grounding call will... The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man down the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Fakes the catch. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Rushes on him. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Kentucky! A great catch and run for 6.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers.
And the Huskers will kick it away to start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the 1st. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. No other words. That was just a terrible throw. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Law. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's on target and complete. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards. Breaks into the open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. Got a man. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. They'll run it. It's McGowan. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
Personal foul.
You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing.
Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why
There he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that 1st.
It's caught. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He got a hand on it and deflected it, but probably just got a bruise off that missile and gave up the completion.
Yeah, not used to handling the revolutions on that football. QB zipped it in there. Nice job getting the deflection, getting your hand on the football. That's what you're supposed to, find the football, but the offense got the break and got the completion.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Enormous play coming right here. Third down, and this crowd is bringing down the house. Here's the pressure. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Tie game, fourth quarter. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating. And you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to...
Reels it in down the left side. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go to the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Law. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Right on the money. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Here comes the heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Grab near the marker. It's Brown. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Finds his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And this will be for the win. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It'll all be decided right here. Win or lose on this kick. And it's good. He nailed it. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents.